Good morning, Jeeter League. It is 10:46 p.m. on Wednesday. I spent the whole day making this intro and a slideshow for us for the Week 4 Jeeter League recap. Let's get it rolling. Now entering the recap center, El Kamish. We love you. Jakey on trumpet. It's in your nose. All right, folks, that took the whole day to make. My phone's on 7%. We're just going to let it fly here. This is your Jeeter League Week 4 recap brought to you by El Kamish, El Matador, the son of Sterling Heights, and MVP of the Sterling Heights Clinic. This is your Week 4 overview of the scores. You guys know the drill. We're going to start bottom to top. Starting off with Lindsay's Lambs going 155. The Haley's team 133. Lindsay's Lambs, outside sources, and paparazzi caught her in Dallas. Says they seen her take PTO out of thin air to go visit her Dallas Cowgirls. They put up 27 against Haley's Pittsburgh defense, -1. That is news to Haley that a defense can put up negative points, but if another team scores 24 on you, you didn't really do your job. What a week it was for the NFL. 9:30 start for the Atlanta Falcons against Jaguars. But only real people watched it this way. This is a highlight called To Infinity and Beyond. This is how the real people watched it on 9:30 in the morning with their 3-year-old right by their side. Imagine playing football your whole life to get crossed up in Andy's room in Toy Story vision. That must hurt. You probably should quit football. Let's go, Bijan. Moving on, we have Twinkle Toes. Sammy against Corky's Habibis. Zin performance. 106-92. Puka Nakua Vagovola puts up Clothine points for Corky against Jalen Hurts' 24. Probably doing the only workload for her team. In other news, there was a debacle in the clinic. Outside sources say Z Money let out a tip for Sammy to not start Bills defense, and Sammy just dropped them. Decided to pick up Seattle. She was mad at Z Money because she thought they were only going to get 10 points. They actually got 30. Sammy, you got to thank Z Money for that one. You still didn't win, though. Maybe next week. I feel you on the 1-3 there. We move on. In other news, I looked it up, Sammy, on Google. Who is Taylor Swift? Says here it's Travis Kelce's girlfriend. Travis Kelce, 8-time Pro Bowler, brother of Jason Kelce on the Philadelphia Eagles. Taylor Swift was kind of irrelevant until she started dating Travis Kelce. Boom. We move on. Rachel's Mans, 152 to Shalissa's unremarkable team, 100. The biggest point differential of 52. We start over at Rachel's Mans. Looks like she still likes her mans pretty young. Starting CJ Stroud over Anthony Richardson, getting her 21. But her main man, not all the side pieces. Christian McCaffrey, 50 for her. And Shalissa, Joe Burrow still cute to her. But cute doesn't get you points. 4.7 is awful. Let's listen in to the live audio of all her teams throughout the week.
Where are you going? You're lost. Dollar Tree headset, so free. Freer than a public restroom. You're literally dog water. 0 PR. Earnings check. Oh, wait, you have none?
Her team is absolutely free. If you get to face off against Shalissa, you're getting a free win that week. Unless she makes some trades. Or she drops Joe Burrow. Other than that, A.J. Brown, 38. What a performance. And there's that Miami defense, -2. We move on. Rachel's Mans wins 152. Next up, we have a battle of the degenerates. Zach against Jakey. Zach, Jake, handshake. Going 3 for 10 on 10 leg parlays. Don't worry, boys. Maybe that 50 cents will turn into 3 paychecks. They just have to hit. We'll keep trying, okay? DraftKings will throw us more promos, boys. We'll keep playing. Cooper Troopers, 4-0. Very impressive start to the season. Boats and Young Hoes starts off hot. Just on a flaccid streak. We have David Montgomery going for 34. He must have kissed Dan Campbell harder than Jahmyr Gibbs did because he's got 3 rushing touchdowns, yes. Sorry, Z, I will trade for Geno Smith, but I'm playing you this week, and I don't want to give you an advantage. It's a dog-eat-dog world, brother. All right, moving on. Sources say they see Deo every Sunday making this prayer to his racers.
Lord, I want to thank you for my smoking hot wife tonight, Lisa. My 2 children, Eli and Emma, or as we like to call them, the little E's. Lord, I pray you bless the drivers and use them tonight. May they put on a performance worthy of this great track. In Jesus' name,
boogity, 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 amen. I know Deo says that prayer before every Sunday because that race car driver, Dale Earnhardt Jr., 111 against You Like Krabby Patties, Don't You, Squidward? Chris Adams, 108. Dale Earnhardt, 27 by Kyron Williams. Steal of the waiver wire. I touched down there. Looks like he's got the same team. Says all his players are on the market, but still won't trade. Looks like he's still scared. Let's go golfing, Chris. It's almost the end of the season, brother. We move on to the originators of the Jeeter League. Some backstory says it was at an MJR parking lot before watching a movie about a bear and some cocaine that the Jeeter League came to life. Starting off, El Kamish Coyotes. No one over 15. 84 total. Earns him garbage game of the week. Very hesitant to make this video because I didn't win, but I gotta do it for the people and fans. You can't Pacheco me. Starts Nico Collins. I start Tank Dell. Looks like Nico kissed CJ Stroud harder than Rachel did because he got 35. And I want Josh Jacobs. Frank, hopefully we can talk about trades for him. In other news, outside sources and paparazzi hacked El Kamish's phone and saw all the DMs he was putting out to the players. This is to Nico Collins. Why did you go off in fantasy? Bum. That might be the wrong Nico Collins. Yeah, definitely not him. But he's going to feel the heat from El Kamish. Oh, looks like this one's for Tank Dell. It's okay, baby. He'll get them next week. Loves and kisses. And CJ Stroud. Tank was wide open, bro. Alright. Looking up garbage. Looks like El Kamish Coyotes gets garbage performance of the week. Ugh. By Reader's Digest. All right, we move on. And that's it, folks. Tune in next week at a random time on a Wednesday, maybe Thursday. Who knows? These suck to make. See ya.